Hello to everyone. This video I'm going into is in reference to Mother's Day. To be blunt, it's a pagan holiday, uh, and even the origin of it is all satanic. Um, Most of the time when I put up videos, in reference to like Easter and Christmas and stuff like that, I usually would have more enthusiasm to actually put the information out. But this particular video is really something that I know a lot of people will not pay attention to, because people, are, don't research, and they think that they can cloak, Christ with their pagan beliefs. A lot of us just do not want to research outside of the Bible. It's okay to research information so you don't fall prey to Satan's, to satanic, rituals and things of that nature. I mean, you got to read, like, in reference to world history. You have to come into the understanding in, following Christ the right way, the correct way. This video, should be short because I'm not going to take a lot of time with this. I'm sure I'll get pushback from, family members or, people that I run into, at my job or whatever, but I'm not really living for those people. I'm only living for the Most High. Understanding this, that I do not judge people according to what they believe. But the thing is, if you're ignorant of pagan holidays, then that's one thing. But once you come into the understanding and you research it and you still follow it, then that's when the Most High have a problem with you, because now you're just being, you just want to be, a sinner. Understanding that, Father's Day, pagan holidays, Mother's Day, Easter, Christmas, acknowledging your birthday and all that stuff is pagan. I hear people say, well, you must be a Jehovah Witness. It's not about being a Jehovah anything, because even that word comes from Satan. But that's another lesson. Alright. But let me read some information on it. Alright, let me go ahead and read some information on this. One moment. Like, again, I'm not really even enthused to even put this information out, because to me it should be something that people should want to research. Well, man, it's just about your mother, man, well, see, you got to understand the spirit of Mother's Day anyway. Alright, there's a lot of people in the earth, including myself, that don't have, my mom passed when I was 9. Now, this is not the reason why I don't want to deal with Mother's Day because I feel bad. No, I was 9 years old, may the Most High bless her, and that's not the reason. The reason is I researched and found out, even Father's Day itself, it links to Nimrod, to the acknowledgement of Nimrod during the June solstice. That's why you'll find out that you'll notice that Father's Day is like the 17th or the 15th. It's going to be the Sunday before the summer solstice. I mean, this is Greek mythology for one, so you're not following the Bible at all. You're just following what's been passed down, and you're supposed to research. So, when people come against me and say, well, you're no better than me, and I know I'm not trying to be better than anybody, but I'm not going to follow a pagan holiday, all right, or some pagan acknowledgement to a woman, because even Christ himself didn't even do this. So you got to understand, where did this stuff come from? Did Christ ever set up some type of festive event for Mary. That's nowhere in the scriptures. There's nowhere in the scriptures. So you gotta, it should a light bulb should come on and be like, well, where did this stuff come from? Because you got murderers, robbers, any worldly person in the earth acknowledging their mother. So if you are a Christian, what is the difference between you and a person that want to live according to their flesh? It should be a separation. And the Bible makes that separation. The word is sharper than any two-edged sword. It's going to be divided. Your flesh is going to be divided from the spirit. You understand? And, people will try to feel that, they feel that I'm judging them, and it's not about judge. It's not about a judge. What happens is people feel convicted. All right. I'm looking for this information real quick. And see, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I want you all to get the understanding of anything that the world follows. You can get your laptop, get a computer, get your whatever you got. Use your cell phones now, because you can upload the internet and check. And that's the reason why you may hear my mouse in the background, because all I'm doing is just checking. I've checked this before, a few years ago, and I was going to put a video up on this. But to me, it should be like, duh. I mean, it's nowhere in the scriptures. Alright, let me read some information on this. Mother's Day history, the origin of the modern celebration. The concept of Mother Earth arose centuries later in Greece. I'm sorry, I mean, when I see this kind of stuff, and it's not funny, and it's like when you you don't read this stuff nowhere in the Bible, man. And I think I'm just laughing out of frustration too, because I really don't even need to go into no more information. Once I read the first few lines, it should be common sense. Like, can't we just research something beyond what's been passed down? It's like we in this trance, like, okay, my parents did it, he does it, the pastor does it, so let me do it. Like, do you check to make sure that these people are not leading you astray? And again, Christ died for grace. He died for our sins. He rose the third day. And you got to understand, he's a jealous God. What are you acknowledging your mother for in the church? That is nowhere in the scriptures where Christ and the disciples went to Mary and put up some gifts and gave her flowers. None of this stuff is in the Bible. So you got to understand, like, where does it come from? Every time you research something that has nothing to do with the Bible, it's always going to have a demonic, satanic origin. Alright? Now, I really do not feel like reading the rest of this stuff. But hopefully you can tell by just picking up. Look, I have a mouse here, right? Okay? You got a mouse. I'm on a computer. If it's not written in the Bible, okay, if you don't see it written anywhere, let's do some research. Alright? Mother's Day history, origin of the modern celebration. The concept of Mother Earth arose centuries later in Greece. In the 7th century BCE, the poet Hesiod gave the deep-breasted Earth Mother the name Gaia, she who gave birth to the sky. I can't read because I'm gonna laugh through the whole thing, because Satan is just subtle, man, and he make people. I'm not gonna be able to read the whole thing. You understand? I'm just going to just go ahead and just look, let y'all do the research yourselves, and because this we can't be fickle or like just attached to this world. You know, we think it's okay. It's not. It's not okay to follow paganism. This is a pagan holiday. Father's Day is pagan. All right. Easter is pagan. Christmas is pagan. Your birthday celebration is all linked to paganism. That's dealing with the zodiac signs and the solstice and all this. Like, for instance, I suppose to be a so-called Gemini, right? And maybe that's the reason why I'm goofy, because I'm a goofy guy. We talk a lot, we yap. The thing about that is that information is true about your signs. The thing about that is man wasn't allowed to get to obtain that type of knowledge. That's why when you read in Genesis, let me get the Bible. One moment. Let's go to Genesis chapter 1. In fact, let's go to Genesis chapter one moment. Genesis chapter 3 verse 5. It says, "For God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." So man knew good and evil, the knowledge, angel technology. When men, the angels of God, the sons of God slept with women, these people taught men all certain type of things. Like when you're born certain times of the month, people act different. That's true. That's all satanic and witchcraft, though. You don't supposed to be pushing that type of knowledge. Everything that man do nowadays is evil knowledge. Most of the knowledge that man can obtain is always to try to put himself up as a god. That's why it says this in this verse. It says, verse 5, "For God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." So we have so much knowledge. Of course, we act certain ways during the time of the months and all that. That's true. But you don't supposed to follow your fleshly desires and the makeup of your flesh. That's just contrary to the Spirit of God. If you have the Holy Spirit, you're going to research. I mean, I can't read the rest because this stuff is stupid to me, to be honest. When I read about the history of Mother's Day, and it's simple. All it's going to do is just irk me. And I'm just laughing it off. I'm not going to read all that garbage. All right, y'all can do the research yourself. If you don't want to come into the understanding, then that's on you. All right. All we supposed to do is people, disciples. What we supposed to do is push the Bible, the pure word, and if those who want to follow, they follow. Those who don't, shalom. You understand? Alright, so this is a small video, and I'll be making more videos. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it.